So you said that gravity is one of the weakest forces.
Yeah.
So what would be the strongest one?
Good question. So there's four, when you say the weakest force, so there's four fundamental forces in the universe. Okay? When you say fundamental, like basic forces, any other force you can think of, like, I don't know, pressure and all of this, or friction, they're all part of one of these forces. Most likely electromagnetism. But anyway, so there's, starting from the weakest, we've got gravity.
Okay.
The weakest, I mean, unbelievably weak compared to the other ones. Then we have the electromagnetic force.
Okay, yeah.
Now, which is much, much stronger than gravity.
Okay.
And you can see that, on your fridge, right? You can stop something from falling just by getting a tiny little magnet and sticking it onto the fridge.
Yeah.
That tiny little magnet has enough magnetic force to overcome the entire Earth, pulling it, that says your grade card or something, right? Stopping the Earth and pulling that down to the ground.
Okay.
Then, after electromagnetism, you have the nuclear weak force, right? Okay. Nuclear means to do with like the center of an atom, so the nucleus, right? That's where nuclear bombs.
Yeah.
Right, so the nuclear weak force. And then you got the nuclear strong force.
Okay.
So nuclear weak force is what's like a nuclear bomb, right? Okay. Nuclear strong force is the thing that powers the sun.
Okay, so there's two nuclear forces. Yeah. One's weaker, one's stronger.
One's weak, yeah. They're still both very, very strong compared to gravity. But the special thing about gravity is that all those other forces, you only have an effect when you're very, very close to the object. So like for a magnet, for most magnets, like you have to get the magnets quite close together for you to be able to feel the force from that magnet, right?
Okay, yeah.
But gravity, although very weak, we're feeling the gravitational force from the sun right now because it's keeping us in orbit, right? So it might be very weak, but it stretches along greater distances.
Yeah.
Well, how far is the sun? About 100 million miles?
How far away?
Yeah.
8 light minutes?
There you go. 8.5 light minutes.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, so
93 million kilometers, I think.
Yeah, that is it. Yeah. It's just
which is
rounding up.
8.5 light minutes.
Yeah, but gravity is actually it is a bit of a mystery as to why it's so weak, because it's so unbelievably weak than the other forces, which doesn't make sense. And scientists think that maybe because gravity actually, if there are extra dimensions, right? So the 3D, right?
Yeah.
You can move forwards, backwards, right, left, up, down.
Yeah.
Those are your 3 dimensions of space.
Okay.
But physicists who study this kind of stuff believe that there are more dimensions out there. There's also one more time, but some more dimensions, and gravity might be weak because it extends into all those other dimensions that we do not.
Okay.
We have no way of ever experiencing.
Okay.
So,
makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
An infinite number of dimensions.
Yeah. We'll leave it there.
Yeah.
That's a whole other conversation.
Yeah.
So did you enjoy that, Layla?
Yes.
Yeah?
Very much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, it was a pleasure. And thank you guys for listening.
Or
Or watching. Bye. I just nose bumped my mic as well.
Yeah, we'll work on the end.